You have already known that phrasal verbs are nothing but verb plus adverbial particle. You see that I have picked up 10 most important phrasal verbs that are used in our conversational English and in our English writing. All these are very important phrasal verbs. So I am reminding you of the fact that verb plus adverbial particle is equal to a phrasal verb. So welcome to my channel, an easy step to English grammar. And if this video comes to your benefit for any sort of competitive exam for CBSE, Madhyamik, ICSE, ICSE, West Bengal Council, etc. In any kind of exam, you must subscribe my channel by pressing the bell icon. Thanking all of you, I am starting my lesson. My first item is buzz out. Buzz out means around, buzz about or around. That means move about busily. I am giving you an example of a sentence. She has discovered a new recipe of cooking something, and that is why she is buzzing about in the kitchen. She is buzzing about in the kitchen. That means she is trying to make a preparation that she has discovered today. Buzzing about. My second item is buzz out. Buzz out means go away. That means to leave the place. For example, you are telling somebody, don't disturb me. Please buzz out, leaving me alone. Don't disturb me. Please buzz out, leaving me alone. Okay? My third example is bottle up. All these phrasal verbs are with B. Bottle up. To suppress emotions or feelings. To suppress emotions or feelings. Bottle up. For example, you have right to thinking, but not to express in such a situation, and that is why you must bottle up your feelings or emotions. Your feelings or emotions. Bottle up. Now my fourth example is bow to. That means to surrender or submit. Suppose you are advising somebody, whatever you may do you like, but you will have to bow to the Almighty. You will have to bow to the Almighty ultimately. That is God. Bow to. My fifth example is box in or up. Both are correct. Box in or up. Shut in a small place. Shut in a small place or confined in a small place. For example, I am boxed up in my town for a long time, and that is why I am going out of the town for a day's outing. I am boxed up, or I have been boxed up in my little town for a long time, and that is why I am going to another place just for a day's outing. Now my sixth example is bring about. Bring about means to make something happen. To make something happen. For example, the French Revolution or the Industrial Revolution or the freedom fight of America have, for example, you are taking all these perspectives, the Industrial Revolution, the French Revolution, and the Industrial and the freedom fight of America had brought about a radical change on the face of Europe. Brought about. Now my seventh example is bring down. To lower or reduce. To lower or reduce. The prices of the essential commodities are increasing in a skyrocketing speed, and the government must bring down the prices of those essential commodities. The prices of the essential commodities are rising in a skyrocketing speed, and the government must bring down the prices of those essential commodities. Now, my eighth example is bring up. Bring up means to look after a child. To look after a child, to nurture a child. As for example, his mother died early, and that is why he was brought up by his aunt. His mother died early or after his birth, and he was brought up by his aunt. Bring up. Now my ninth example is bring out. Bring out, that means to publish. To publish a magazine, to publish a book, to publish something else, any kind of writing. As for example, after his death, his book was brought out. After his death, his book was brought out. Now my 10th example is bring off, to rescue from a ship. As for example, I am using it in a sentence. Some ships rescued the crew members and the passengers of a drowning ship. That is, some ships tried their level best to bring off the crew members and the passengers of the drowning ship. And now my bonus phrasal verb is break out. Break out, that means to happen in a large scale. For example, dengue has broken out in our locality in an epidemic form. Break out, that means to happen or to occur in a large scale. Dengue has broken out in an epidemic form in our locality. Thank you. And another example is break out. For example, the tree has broken out into delicate blossoms. The tree has broken out into delicate blossoms. So I have given you 11 phrasal verbs with B, and these are the most important phrasal verbs, I think. Try to follow the video fully without skipping a single phrasal verb. And I think that all these phrasal verbs are most important for IELTS exam, CBSE, ICSE, etc. Thanking all of you. Goodbye. Stay safe and try to subscribe my channel, please.